Please welcome Sylvia Henderson, the idea implementation expert.
This is my fight song. Take back my life song. Prove I'm alright song. My power's turned on. Starting right now. I'll be strong. I'll play my fight song. And I don't.
This place is hot. And not because it's Dallas in August. The room is vibrating with ideas. Your ideas that you came here to this conference to take action on. At least I think you came here with ideas. Let me get a pulse. Okay, how many came here with no ideas to work on? No ideas. All right, correct. How about 1 to 3 ideas? Maybe up to about 3 ideas you want to take action on? All right, that's kind of good. That's why you're here. How about more than 3? Who's got like that, but more than, yeah. Yeah. You know, we're entrepreneurs and we can't help it. So, do you remember the excitement that you felt when you first got those ideas? That certainty that, yeah, this is going to work. Yeah. This time is going to be your time. And you even said that. This time is my time. And for those of you who are enlightened, you put it out into the universe. Then, those second thoughts creep in. You ever get those second thoughts? I call them my yeah buts. Yeah, but? Ever get them? Okay, what do yours sound like to you? Just think about that for a second. I'll tell you what mine sound like. Mine sound like, oh, that's a crazy idea. Or, it'll never work. Or how about, it's too hard. Ever sound like that? Any of those relate to you? Yeah. Well, I've discovered over the years ways to get past those yeah buts and to get back to the excitement and the certainty of your ideas to actually put them into action. And that's what I do for my clients. You see, in this room are the treasures of tomorrow, and they're your ideas. They're your ideas to make more money, to increase your visibility and your credibility, and to change the world. They're ideas for new products and services, to start businesses. If you're in business and already making money, like many of you are, they're to go bigger. They're your ideas for the message that you want to convey through speaking and coaching and writing. And for some of you, they're next chapters in your life journey. See, we've all come here with something that we want to get clarity on and take action on. But you know, because it happens time and again, that if you really want to make something happen this time as opposed to any other time, you've got to disrupt your pattern of behavior that keeps you comfortable and safe. Otherwise, you go back to the same habits that you know so well and that keeps you where you are. Could it be? Now, I know, easier to say, how do you do it, right? Okay, so the first step, and it's so simple, but yet we don't do it all the time. First step, write this down, is you've got to be aware of your roadblocks, what they are, when they happen, and the key trigger points when you begin to go astray. Now, could it be that you hold on to your ideas too long, kind of like Sears or, anybody remember Kodak? Yeah. And the market passes you by? Or you don't have the right people around you to lift you as you rise. Or, we're entrepreneurs, those bright, shiny objects that keep us busy but don't let us focus on the idea and actions that really matter. See, successful implementation is where we fall short. And ideas are so critical. Without ideas, you wouldn't have Fitbits, or you wouldn't be able to binge on Netflix, or you wouldn't even have the information and the strategies that you came here to get this week. So if ideas are so critical, why don't we take more consistent action? Well, I'll tell you why. Because it's tough, isn't it? It takes a lot of work, doesn't it? That's why so many people don't follow through and implement. You know, even when we invest in coaches, in long-term programs, we still tend to fall back to our comfortable habits that keep us safe. So if you're ever to actually get to where you dream of, you've got to disrupt your patterns of behavior. And I know how to do that. See, I've spent over 20 years in leadership and management positions at IBM and at AOL, working with my employees to disrupt their patterns. And that's what I now do for entrepreneurs like you. And I even had to do that for myself. Funny thing, when you're coached and words come out of your mouth, you go, I had to do that for myself. Case in point, I sat here, conferences like this, year after year after year, and I look up on stage and I go, yes, that's what I want to do. I want to be just that. And yes, Sandra, I commit. Because Sandra asked you to commit to actions. And I go home, and after a few months, life got in the way, stuff gets in the way, and I go back to my comfortable patterns of behavior. And then I'd come back the next year, and people would see success. People would see progress. But in here, I felt like I was living a lie because I wasn't where I wanted to be. Okay? And so I decided to do for me what I do for my clients, and these are the 3 idea action starters that you can do when you walk out this door. And they're just starters. So first, I want you to capture your ideas. Capture everything. And I've got an idea journal to help you do just that. As you see me this week, it's a gift for you. See, you can't implement all your ideas. You can't implement everything you're going to get this week, but you want to capture them and hold on to them. Number 2, that's what I did. Number 2 is to surround yourself with the people who will lift you as you rise. Hashtag time to rise. What's that hashtag? Hashtag time to rise for the conference. And 3, they're here this week. And then 3, take one of those actions, one of those ideas, and I can help you with this. One idea that's truly your focus for the week. And we work through the actual specific measurable actions that you can take, and take the first one today when you walk out the door. That's something you can do right away, your idea action starters. See, my passion in my business is to help entrepreneurs with the tips, tools, and strategies that I gathered over the years from my time in corporate and association leadership. We are the change. We are the change that the world desperately needs. And I live in Washington, D.C., I know. So I'm your idea implementation expert. Come talk to me about the roadblocks that you face when you're implementing your ideas. Maybe we can look at ways to find some alternatives around those roadblocks, because you're going to learn a lot this week. You're going to laugh and cry and hug and network and have the time of your lives. And I know that there are hundreds of people that you are going to want to connect to. So my wish for you is to come talk to me this week and share with me what is in your head and what's in your heart. And if and when you get into overwhelm throughout this week, maybe we can look at ways to pick that focused idea and keep you on a path to transforming your ideas to action. The irony is, even the most experienced of you and the farthest along in business you are, you still need to have conversations about the ideas in your head and to collaborate with an implementation expert. So in closing, I say transforming your ideas into action starts with a conversation. I'm here all week. I'm a good listener. Come talk to me.
This is my fight song. Take back my life.